Pro-Palestinian protests calling for a ceasefire in the Middle East and other things are continuing this morning on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania. They show no sign of letting up as crowds continue to gather and be vocal on campus over the weekend. The university says it's committed to ensuring the right to free speech, but the protesters need to comply with Penn policies. Action News reporter Corey Davis is live in University City with the latest. Good morning.
Tam, good morning. So on the way over to this area, I did see a sign that said notice of trespassing, referring to this encampment that is still set up here after university officials have already ordered for it to be disbanded. They did that order, of course, last week. Right now, it appears to be the same number, roughly the same number of tents that are still set up here, just over 24 or so. This area is now barricaded, which is different from last week. And also, too, the statue that was vandalized last week now has an additional set of barricades as well. We're being told that this encampment is still made up of a collective of organizations.
It's interesting in that it is both a sacrifice. Students are putting potentially their degrees on the line, they're putting access to future employment on the line, but in reality, it's the loss of nothing in comparison to what we're fighting for and what we're trying to represent.
So demonstrations that include Penn students, surrounding universities, and those who are not affiliated with the university continued over the weekend here at the encampment. Is still set up here near 34th and Walnut on Penn's campus despite orders to disband. On Friday, Penn's interim president ordered the protesters to disband the encampment immediately due to university violations, harassment, and intimidation. The collective group of organizations out here say they aren't going anywhere until their three demands are met. Those include university leaders disclosing any of the school's financial investments with Israel, cutting ties, as well as protection for protesters. Some people out here, those who are not directly involved with protesting, but who say they've protested before, say they are worried, though, that this could potentially escalate.
About the fact that there are people who are obviously not Penn students overnight here at the encampment. I'm also concerned about the fact that there was vandalism of Penn property and has been continuous vandalism of Penn property. And I'm also concerned that some of the chants being expressed are threatening and are definitely affecting students on campus. I'd be happy to see these people speak their minds, but I think there is a concern about how it's been violating university code of conduct.
So Penn officials releasing a statement overnight about meetings with student and faculty protesters, saying in part, quote, they reiterated to the protesters the importance of complying with Penn's policies, which are designed to support open expression while ensuring the safety of all on our campus, end quote. So the last day of classes will be on Wednesday, May 1st, and then exams will be happening all next week. So the number of people will be dwindling over the course of the next couple of weeks, but still Penn's order to disband this encampment, it stands in place, and we've been in touch with university officials and will continue to be in touch with them to see how this could potentially unfold. Reporting live here in University City, Corey Davis, Channel 6 Action News.
Okay, Corey, thank you.